All right, Sunday Night Football, we got Chiefs and we got Falcons. The Chiefs, another win, so they beat the Ravens. They beat the Bengals in a crazy game against the Bengals. And Atlanta coming off the win over Philly. How do we see this one? Opening thoughts here. Home game for Hot Rod. We'll start with you.
Oh, I'm excited about the Falcons defense. I mean, this is a new system. And a guy specific is Matthew Judon. I mean, he comes from Gerard Mayo's system now. He's learning a new defense. And I think this guy, he plays with a lot of energy. He's a very streaky guy. So in any point, he can go on a streak of, 3-4 games with a couple sacks per game. That's just the type of player he is. And then just looking at the safety position, coach, you got two of the best safeties in all of football. Jesse Bates, I don't know what he's done, but he's elevated Jack from Cincinnati. From this level, he's taking that next step. Now he's an elite safety. And Justin Simmons, he's really getting used to the system, and he's going to continue to fit in. But I love their defense. Grady Jarrett coming off that injury. He looks really good, coach. And offensively, if they can get a great Kirk Cousins, oh, my God. I say watch out for the Falcons.
I agree with you. I think the Falcons have a defense that could limit Kansas City. Going to be a different offense that we're going to see without Isaiah Pacheco. Kansas City has not been super explosive throwing the ball. They've really relied on the run, and Pacheco's been great for them. And now if you have to throw more, the liability of those two offensive tackles could show up. And I agree with you. Judon could be a big key. That's one advantage that Atlanta defense has. Their edge rushers going against those tackles. On the flip side, offensively, if I'm the Falcons, you got to come out and run Bijan Robinson against this defense. Keep them off the field, control the time of possession, control the flow of the game. Let Kirk Cousins throw play action passes and work around with that running game. Don't put it all on him. Don't try to get in a shootout. And I think they've got a great shot.
Yeah. And the other thing too is Justin Simmons played in the AFC West basically his entire career. He's very familiar with the Kansas City Chiefs. He knows Travis Kelce. So I anticipate him spending a lot of time with defensive coordinator Raheem Morris, letting him know all the ins and outs about the Kansas City Chiefs. And I expect him, because he's a bigger safety at 6'2", 6'3", to be the guy that's defending Travis Kelce one-on-one.
Yeah, it's a great point. He picked off Patrick Mahomes more than anybody out there in the AFC West, too. So he's going to be familiar with reading his eyes, too. All these new weapons, Worthy, Rice, Pacheco's out, but do you feel like we're reaching that point in Travis Kelce's career now where he's maybe number 2 or number 3 on the list of who do we need to get the ball to, or is it too early to call it?
No,
I think it's too early to call.
Yeah,
he's always number 1. I mean, the guy, he's not as fast as he used to be, of course, who is as you get older, but the guy is still very savvy in his route running. He has a lot of freedom within his route running, so if a guy's playing him on the outside, he can go inside, and vice versa. And that's the guy that, that's the guy that Patrick Mahomes depends on, and he counts on more than anybody on that team. So, no, he's not as fast or as athletic as he once was, but he's still the most dangerous weapon they have.
Agree, Rodney, whenever we've had the Chiefs and we're out there on the field and we go up and talk to Patrick and we say, hey, this is a big game. What are you going to do? What does he tell us, Rod? Big game. I got to get the ball to 87.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen that breakout game yet, but Sunday Night Football, and first time we get to see them out there. We were still for week number 1. Now we see them in person. This could be a Travis explosion on Sunday Night Football. We'll see out there in Atlanta, Kansas City.
Can't wait to see Rodney in Atlanta at home.
I'm staying with Rod.